driven by your Oklahoma Ford dealers.
And hello, my friends, once again from Miami with Cade McFarland, Al Jerkins. We assume you saw the football game. You saw that OU had a 17-16 lead at halftime, and you saw the final. Turned out to be 37-17. OU could do nothing offensively, and defensively, Caden, they just got outmanned at the line of scrimmage.
Game was won in the trenches. Yesterday at his press conference, Bob Stoops said that this team had practiced and played more physically than just about any he had had. They did play physically for a Big 12 team. Tonight they saw just how much further they need to go if they want to be a national champion. Clemson, that's physical football.
All right, let's take a look at what happened tonight and hear from the Sooners as to why it happened.
Number 4 in the country.
Before less than a capacity crowd of 67,000 here at Sun Life Stadium, but OU got off to the great start.
Fantastic start. Opening drive, Baker Mayfield rolling right, finds Mark Andrews, gain of 21 down to the 1.
And then it was Samaje Perine with his touchdown, and Oklahoma led it 7-0.
Sooners marched 75 yards, and you thought, my goodness, this team has picked up right where they left off. They're going to keep on rolling.
But Baker Mayfield was under pressure through most of it.
Clemson, half a dozen sacks on the day. Shaq Lawson got him there. He actually had to leave the game. Clemson's top defender. They still played fantastic.
Now, Clemson with a little trickery.
Yeah, second quarter, trailing 7-3. They go 97 yards, and the fake punt extends the drive. Watson would cap it off, make it 10-7 Clemson. That fake punt execution was perfect and a turning point in the ball game.
But OU came right back. Mayfield with a great catch by Sterling Shepard on the sideline.
This kid is just so good, isn't he?
Can't wait to see him to play in the pros.
No doubt. Led to a field goal. 13-10 was the score. We are going to miss you, Sterling Shepard.
All right, and then Mayfield going to his tight end again, Andrews. This kid has some future.
He was in the game plan heavily and delivered. 17-16 the score right before the half.
Unfortunately, OU could not hold Clemson on the very first drive. That was a big-time momentum swing.
It was crucial. Wayne Gallman is a load to bring down, and OU just struggled to tackle him all game long. Clemson takes the lead on that opening drive 23-17, and they just kept coming. Then on a huge 4th and 1 where OU maybe could have driven for the lead again or at least cut it to 3, Samaje Perine direct snap. He goes down. Clemson won the battle in the trenches all night long.
And on that play and others, Perine went down twice with sprained ankles.
Right.
That didn't help matters.
He was gimpy. Baker Mayfield throws 2 interceptions. He gets knocked loopy at the end of the ball game. A Gallman touchdown in the 4th quarter caps the scoring. There was a more physical team on the field tonight, and clearly it was the winner, Clemson. 37-17 the final.
And all the coaches at OU admitted that physical discrepancy. A little disheartening to give up that touchdown quickly in the 3rd quarter. Could that have been the turning point of the game in your opinion?
Definitely a turning point. We definitely can't give up them big plays, man. We gave up a lot of big plays this game, a lot of missed tackles, like I keep saying. And if we make those tackles, we make those plays, it's probably a different result at the end of the day.
Right now, we played the number 1 team in the country. They did what they were supposed to do. Hats off to them. And as you can see, I'm emotional for the seniors, for the guys I play for, and they're my brothers for life.
We just didn't come out with the same intensity that we came out with in the beginning of the first half. We didn't come out with the same intensity coming out for the second half. And they just flat out played better than us the second half.
They physically, did what they wanted to do in the second half, and that was disappointing.
You guys have to get more physical as the years go by. Is that just going to have to be an edict now with you guys?
I think it's you don't see it, and probably till you get challenged in these games. And our league doesn't, you can get by with a certain style. But when you get to this level of competition, it's got to be a physical nature to your team, and that's something we certainly need to address.
And Caden, that is a subject that OU fans and OU coaches and players are going to be chewing on, not only through signing period on February, but all the way to next season.
Don't you think it's a really good sign, though, that he was that honest and that
and
even Bob Stoops
it.
after the game acknowledged
Absolutely.
it? I think that is really good going forward. They know how and where they need to get better.
Final thoughts when we come back.